Hello, my name is Ralph Bozella, and I'm from the American Legion, the Department of Colorado. And welcome to the American Legion High School Oratorical Scholarship Program. Thank you for serving as a judge in this very important program today. I will serve as your briefer, which will enable you to do a better job of scoring the contestants you are about to see. In his book, A Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren stated, "Nothing energizes like clear purpose," and that's a good place for us to start today. The contest was developed primarily to instill a better knowledge and appreciation of the Constitution of the United States in high school students. Other objectives included the development of leadership qualities, the ability to think and speak clearly, the preparation for acceptance of duties, responsibilities, rights, and privileges of the American citizenship. And I believe that's what you will see today from these contestants. Each contestant will appear 2 times today. The first time it's for their prepared oration, and the second time is for the assigned topic. They will be introduced by number only, and all students will speak on the same assigned topic to be drawn just before the last contestant gives their prepared oration. The multi-appearances permits an opportunity for you to reevaluate and reconsider first impressions and compare each contestant. This is why we give you pencils. Pencils with erasers are provided so adjustments can be made as speeches unfold and the proper scoring can be made. In the prepared oration, each contestant will speak for 8 to 10 minutes. On the assigned topic, each contestant will speak from 3 to 5 minutes. The assigned topic is randomly chosen for this contest. A penalty point of 1 point is given any contestant who speaks over or under the prescribed time for each minute or fraction thereof. The penalty point is determined by timers with stopwatches and announced by your moderator. Judges will be told if there are any penalty and the number of points to be deducted. The prepared oration, the first speech that you will hear from each contestant, must be on some aspect of the Constitution of the United States, with emphasis on duties and obligations of a citizen to our government. We're very keen on this point. It's about duties and obligations. It's one thing to know a subject, it's another thing to apply it to life, and that's what we're looking for here. The lack of emphasis in the prepared oration and the assigned topic on the duties and obligations of citizens to our government must result in the judge's downgrade of a contestant. You will have a prerogative of 0 to 10 points to penalize a contestant for a failure to address the duties and obligations of a citizen to our government. A penalty of 1 to 10 points for failure to speak on the Constitution may be given by a judge if the judge feels the contestant did not speak on the Constitution. Remember, this is a constitutional speech contest, and we want the subject area to be on the Constitution. And that is your prerogative as a judge. If you believe the student may have a great speech, but did he or she absolutely address their topic on the Constitution? That is for you to determine. Props are not permitted. Is saluting the flag a prop? You will notice contestants will come onto the stage, and there's a flag on every stage. Some contestants will stop, and they may put their hand over their heart to show respect for our flag. That is not using the flag as a prop. That's showing respect to our flag. However, if that student were to walk over and touch the flag or perhaps even wrap him or herself in it, that certainly is using the flag as a prop. You will notice there are 2 scratch tally sheets for each contestant. In the prepared oration, the first speech, the scratch tally sheet contains 2 parts. Part A is content. There are 4 sections for that. And Part B are the speaking skills, and there are 3 sections of that. So we are judging 2 things. We're judging content and speaking skills. In the prepared oration, it's a total of 70 out of 100 possible points. Here's an example of the scratch tally sheet for judges on the prepared oration. In the content area, we've weighted the scores: 12 points for originality, 12 points for skill in data and examples, 12 points for logic, and 16 points for knowledge. Obviously, we're weighting this toward the knowledge on the Constitution. And in the speaking skills section, you will notice we've weighted 6 points for the voice, 6 points for style and language, and 6 points for body action. The total content area is 52 points in the prepared oration, and the total speaking skills is 18 points, and that's a total of 70 out of 100 possible total contest points. Let's note the scoring system. In the prepared oration, in the content area, the 4 items: originality and knowledge, skill in data examples, logic, and knowledge of the subject. We will briefly go into each one of these content areas, and that again is 52 points in the content area in the prepared oration. Content area number 1, 12 points in the prepared oration, and it's 4 points in the assigned topic. This is letting us know that that content area is the same in the prepared oration and the assigned topic, and that is originality. How original are their presentations? Is it fresh? Is it direct? And do they have an application of knowledge on their topic area? Content area number 2, 12 points in the prepared oration and 4 points on the assigned topic portion. Skill in selecting examples. So you are going to hear examples today used in their presentations. Examples that should apply to life, examples that might be from their experience, examples from things that they've read. You're going to hear descriptions. You're going to hear analogies. Probably every student you hear today will give you an analogy, more than one, to make their point on the Constitution. And you will most certainly hear specific data. They have researched this topic, and they want to prove to you that they know this topic. And so they're going to use these areas to prove that point. Content area number 3. It's 12 points in the prepared oration and 4 points in the assigned topic. And this is logic, their correctness of inference. Have they built a logical argument? Essentially, they're building a case. They're presenting to you an argument on their topic. They are inferring from the information that they've gathered, and they want you to infer and read between the lines. Is their logic correct? And the 4th content area, 16 points in the prepared oration and 6 points in the assigned topic, is their comprehensiveness of knowledge. Does this contestant know the subject matter? This is the most weighted portion of the contest. We want to believe they really know this subject material as they are presenting it on the Constitution. Here is a recommendation for you. The judge should rate the first speaker at 9 or 10 points max out of 12 in the content area. Why? Well, because as it is the first speaker, this will give you an opportunity to match other speakers up against this speaker. Now, is this suggesting that we should perhaps downgrade this speaker because he or she is the first speaker? Of course not. Nobody would want that to happen. This just gives you some leeway to move. And don't forget, we've given you pencils with erasers, and we expect you to use that. Because after you see the first speaker, and then you see the second speaker, the third, and so on, you will have the opportunity to go back to that first speaker and think, you know, after comparing him or her to what else I've seen, I may want to make that 9 become an 11 or that 10 become a 12, now that you have a comparative value. A note on quotations. All quotations are to be indicated as such, and if the quotation is more than 10 words, the author's name must be given. Does that suggest you should sit there and count, is that 10 words or not? Well, probably not. You're not going to have enough time. That does suggest, though, that you have a pretty good idea in your mind that was a fairly long quote. Did the contestant give the author's name? If not, then you would downgrade from that 12. That would give you a reason to say, well, maybe I'll give that student an 8 because the quotation gave no author. Question, is it acceptable to utilize or incorporate short phrases of a foreign language into the prepared oration and or the assigned topic in order to develop the argument, establish a point, etc.? Absolutely yes. They can incorporate short phrases of a foreign language. The oration and the assigned topic must be given in the English language. However, it is appropriate to make a point to use a foreign phrase. Let's look back at the scoring system again, and let's talk about Part B, the speaking skills. Just as we went over all the content areas now, let's talk about the speaking skills area. The first area being voice for 6 points, the second area being style and language for 6 points, and the third, their body action for 6 points, for a total of 18 points speaking skills on the prepared oration phase of the contest. Like we did with the content areas, let's review each of these speaking skills. Speaking skill 1, 6 points in the prepared oration, 4 points on the assigned topic. Voice and diction. This is where you have the opportunity to evaluate their pronunciation, their enunciation, their articulation, their delivery, their projection. We've made every attempt for our facilities to be acoustically sound, and you ought to be able to hear these students and clearly understand what they have to say. Speaking skill number 2, 6 points on the prepared oration and 4 points on the assigned topic. Their speaking style, the language use, the word arrangement, the transition, the word selection. How are they putting their language together for you to hear what they have to say? Speaking skill number 3, 6 points on the prepared oration and 4 points on the assigned topic. Their body language, body action, their poise, their eye contact, posture, and gestures. I believe you will see on the prepared oration that they are more confident. On the prepared oration, these contestants have researched the subject, they have built their case, and they presented it to you. On the assigned topic, this topic was given to them. Now, they know what the topics were. There were 4 topics prior to this contest, and they had a chance to prepare. But I want you to notice the body language difference on the prepared oration to the assigned topic. And my guess is you will see better poise, better eye contact on the prepared oration. Now, does that mean we downgrade them for that on the assigned topic? No. What that means is those who are able to keep that same level of body action at that phase of the contest, then that indicates to me that they have a better knowledge. The body action will show that to us.